Hello everyone, welcome to Developers Checkpoint. In today's video, we are going to learn about the internals of Kafka and we are going to understand the concept of leader election inside Kafka. We are going to understand how various brokers connect with Zookeeper or the centralized entity for the leader election. We will understand the concept of leader election that makes Kafka resilient to the node failure. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So as we know that Kafka is a distributed decentralized commit log. It used to run across multiple machines which are known as a broker. We can call the group of machines as a cluster. So in simple words, we can say that Kafka is having a cluster of brokers that are running an instance of Kafka and managing all the workload. So what happens when you start a Kafka instance or you start running a Kafka broker? So all of these instances or the brokers connect with the Zookeeper and register themselves. They tell the Zookeeper that I am an instance that is running Kafka and I am able to run few of the workloads. So firstly, let's try to understand what is the task performed by the Zookeeper here. So Zookeeper performed two types of tasks. Firstly, keeping the tracks of the brokers and number of partitions, and secondary is informing the brokers whenever a new node or a new broker joins the group or any of the broker goes offline. Okay, so the Zookeeper is performing two tasks. It is keeping track of all the brokers that are part of the cluster and the respective partition that are taken care of, and whenever anything goes offline or any instance comes online, it used to inform other brokers about the particular instance and distribute the workload among the various nodes. So for example, we are running Kafka and we are having 4 nodes or the 4 brokers. Now each of the broker will register itself to the Zookeeper instance. We are discussing Zookeeper here. In the current versions of the Kafka, Zookeeper is replaced by the Kraft, but the underlying concept will remain the same. So whenever we are having a broker that is running an instance of Kafka, the broker will register itself with the Zookeeper instance and will inform Zookeeper that I am running an instance of Kafka and I will be able to handle some amount of workload. So if we are having 4 brokers, or the broker will register themselves to the Zookeeper instance. This Zookeeper instance will store the information of all the brokers in such a format. So it will create a folder known as brokers, and inside that brokers folder, it will keep the information of all the brokers that are part of the cluster. This type of node inside the Zookeeper instance is a type of an inferior node. The inferior node is a type of node if any of the value inside this directory is changing. For example, if any of the value among the broker 1, broker 2 is changing, it has the capability of sending notification to the other nodes. So let's take an example where we are having 4 brokers and the broker number 4, this broker in the green, is having some type of network trouble or it goes offline. It will fail the health check performed by the Zookeeper instance, and the Zookeeper instance will mark that node as offline. Okay, so once that information is reflected inside the broker directory of the Zookeeper, it will trigger a notification to all the other brokers and will inform that node broker 4 has gone offline and you guys have to share the workload of the broker 4. So similar will happen in case of an addition of a new node. So if we are having a broker 5, that is a newly created broker in our cluster, the broker 5 will connect with the Zookeeper, will inform the Zookeeper that hey, I am up and running, and will register itself with the Zookeeper. Now the Zookeeper will inform all the other brokers that we are having a new broker and we can share our workload among all the 4 brokers. So earlier, if the workload was handled by broker 1, 2, 3, now this workload can also be shared with the broker 5. That is the information we have to track now. So as we have discussed that Kafka used to replicate the partitions among multiple machines. Okay, so let's assume a scenario that where we are having 3 brokers and this partition is replicated across partition 1 and partition 2. Okay, and Zookeeper is having the record of all the brokers. So it is having the broker folder and it is keeping the record of all the brokers that are the part of the cluster. The partition 1 is replicated across multiple machines. Here the broker 1 is the controller node which is handling all the read and write operations for the partition 1. Okay, so the broker number 1 is taking care of the partition 1. So the Zookeeper is going to store this record something like this. It will create a folder named topics. Inside that topics it will have the topic name, the name of the partition or the number of the partition. So we are discussing the example of partition 1. So we are going to create a directory with partition 1, and as the broker 1 is the controller node, we are going to mark as the broker 1 that is taking care of all the data of the partition 1. Okay, now what happens if the broker 1 is having some kind of issues and it goes offline? So the Zookeeper instance will remove the brokers from the broker directory, and it will inform other brokers that hey, broker number 1 has gone, and currently we are not having this broker number 1, so we are not having any controller node for the particular partition. So we are not having any broker that is going to handle the workload of the partition 1. So it will inform all the brokers about that and will ask them to participate in a leader election process. For now, we can assume that any of the broker that responds first for the leader election process will become the leader. So if it has sent a request to broker 1 and broker 2, and let's say that broker 3 has responded first, so the Zookeeper is going to make that broker as the controller node, and it will update the information as /topic and the name of the topic and the partition number and the name of the broker that is going to handle all the workload of this partition. We discussed about the leader election process in the Kafka using Zookeeper. We need to remember that in the latest version of the Kafka, instead of Zookeeper, we are using the Kraft, and the basic concept of the leader election will remain the same. So guys, that is for the video. Please like the video and share it with your friends if you like the content, and subscribe the channel.